Okay, so I know this material and that material and all the materials for trying to reduce condensation under my mattress. But how do you do that when cooking on a sailboat? Uh, I found these tips for sustainable cooking are really awesome. This one is going to make my Sicilian grandmother roll over in her grave. Either because, as someone who can remember the Great Depression, she thinks it's great, or as a Sicilian, it's blasphemy. But I'm cooking the tortellini directly in the red sauce. Now, this means I don't have to boil water, and I'm using my gas stove less, which also contributes to condensation. And honestly, the internet said it was going to make for a really nice sauce and tasty pasta, and it did. I'm happy with it. Now, for hard-boiled eggs, bring them to a boil, turn them off, let them sit for 10 minutes, and then throw them in an ice bath. Perfect. They peel great every time. The same thing can be done with rice if you use an insulated preheated thermos. You bring the rice to a boil real quick and then put it in the thermos. Now, the great thing about this is the thermos traps all the steam, so it's not on my window and not under my bed. So here, this rice, I just brought it to a boil and turned it off. And there's hot water in the thermos. Yeah, it's steamy, but not as steamy as cooking rice the entire time on the stove. Also, minus the moisture from the release of actually cooking with the stove. So I'm going to pour the extra hot water back in my kettle because nothing goes to waste on a boat. Also, water cookers, fastest way to boil water. So after 20 to 25 minutes in the thermos, the rice is cooked perfectly. Yes, look at that. Time for me to stop cooking and start eating some curry. What are your sustainable tips for cooking on a sailboat? Reducing fuel, reducing condensation, and saving water. Please let me know.